Hey guys, how's everything going? This is JSer. In this video, let's take a look at MediaQueryList. So, what is it? It actually enables us to do media query in script. So, what does it mean? Well, let's take a look at example directly. Here is an example. Okay, let's take a look at the code. So, we just create an empty HTML and we support light mode and dark mode. So yeah, and then what I want to do is when it is dark mode, I would display the text here. If it is light mode, we set it to light. So this requires us to do two things. First one is to detect what the current mode is, right? The theme. And the second one is to detect the changes. Well, we could use media query. It's pretty simple. It's just to use the media query called, I think, color scheme or something, prefer color scheme or something, and then if it is dark mode, you could just use for the case here, we could just use the CSS sudo content, to do that. But what if we want more control? We want to use script to detect what it is. Then here is what the MediaQueryList comes about. Let's just take a look at the code. Okay, first one. We create a MediaQueryList. It's a method on window match media. So here is just the media query you write, right? Here is prefers color scheme, dark, and then you could just define the styles only for dark mode. And then we create this MediaQueryList, and it has a matches. It has a matches attribute. It could be true, could be false. If it is true, it means that our media query matches, so it's dark mode. If it is not, then it's light mode, right? Okay, we create a function here and say if it is dark mode, we set the text content to dark. If not, we set it to light. So this is the initial case, and it might change it, right? The user may change the setting. And so this media query, the result of this media query actually could change. That's why we have this add event listener. This MediaQueryList could trigger this change event, and then when it is changed, we update it again, right? And then we have this text changed correspondingly. Let's take a look at the results. So now, because we're dark mode, you can see in my browser it's all dark. So it shows us this dark. Okay, I'm reloading. Awesome, it's dark. Now, let's change the setting. Here, you can see this is the max setting. If I change to light, you see that the browser and the web page is changed to light, background is changed to light, and also our text here changed to light. If we change to dark again, it will be dark. So these enables us to detect the media query, detect the style changes by script. Well, you might say, okay, the other use case is that we create a media query, we want to detect the viewport width, right? If it is small, we do something, change the layout a bit. If it is wide enough, we change the layout. And we could say the max here, like max width. Just as the example in this MDN, you say max width is 600 pixel. If it is matches, then it's small. If it's not, then it's bigger. So we could detect the width by script. But you might think that, okay, I can check it by without using it. I could use like an interval to check the window property, check the width, or check some other things. Maybe there is some hidden property to just let us easily detect the theme. But one thing great about this one is that it's very performant. You see that is at the listener. It will detect this change in a separate thread. I think it's not on the main thread, so it will gain us performance, right? We don't need to check the interval every second, and we don't need to throttle it. We don't need to debounce it. So there is no performance effect on our application. So this is just something very nice. Yeah, remember to use MediaQueryList to just to do Meteor Query in script. So yeah, that's all for this video. There are some there are some methods, add listener, remove listener, that's actually deprecated, but actually this stuff for some browsers like Safari, I remember still working on with the old API, because in my project that happened. What does it mean? Oh yeah. Before Safari 14, it's based on event target, so you need to use the deprecate method. But I think Safari 15 is coming out, so yeah, just use the new interface. Cool. Hope it helps. This is really useful. Yeah, see you next time. Bye bye.